Now, what is the best thing about convenience stores and fast food restaurants? Well, they all have toilets, and that's an absolute godsend. It truly is one of the greatest innovations of mankind. Imagine you're going on your way to see some friends, you're coming back from a show, or you're out and about, but you really got to do a number one and number two. No worries, your local 7-Eleven's got you covered. You go in there, you buy a Snicker bar, you get some chips or whatever you want, a nice cold drink, and you go do a poo. I mean, it's absolutely great. You can't complain. Now imagine you're at a 7-Eleven doing a number one or number two, what's going on, Mr. Blue, and then this happens.
Come on, man.
Whoa, what the fuck, man? I'm taking this.
Stand up off the toilet now.
What the fuck?
Stand up off the toilet now.
I'm-
You get command.
Stand up.
What the fuck, man? I'm just.
Stand up. I'm going to give you an opportunity to pull your pants up. And let's get this taken care of. We're done having this discussion, bud. I told you I needed you to come out and chat with me. Now I told you we're going to escalate it, and we're to that point.
Okay, can I wipe my ass,
So-
please?
Put your phone down.
Yeah, that's right. My absolute worst nightmare. The entire SWAT team from G-Force kicks down the door with a warrant for your arrest. This can't be real. This video and a few others from this scenario were uploaded just today to a TikTok account called The Insurrectionist. There's just no context. Absolutely, you have no idea what's going on. You just see this person, he's at a 7-Eleven, taking one for the boys, and then out of nowhere, a group of armed police officers with shields and supposed guns rock up on this guy as he's doing his business, trying to arrest him.
Listen to what I'm telling you. So that
Over a
it's not
warrant?
escalate. Because I'm telling you, if this pepper ball gun goes off in there, man, it's not going to make you happy. You understand? So do me the favor of standing up, pulling up your pants, and let's get this taken care of. Okay? Because we know who you are. We told you that from the very start.
Can you just imagine this happening? Like, you're just trying to get one out, right? And as it's happening, the police rock up, and they're trying to get you to stand up. And I love how in the caption you can see, cops arresting me for blowing up 7-Eleven with no chance to even wipe. So apparently, the context for this was, the guy said that he was going to blow up a 7-Eleven, which is just a stupid thing to say, especially considering the recent climate with certain acts of violence. But of course, language can be interpreted in many different ways. Just because you say a certain thing, it might be interpreted by many different people in all sorts of different ways. If you go to a friend of yours and you say, "Hey idiot," versus if you were to go to a random stranger and say, "Hey idiot," that would be two totally different, understandings of the situation. Your friend would think it's just you having some banter and a bit of lighthearted fun, whereas a stranger might take it very offensively. You saying you're going to blow up a 7-Eleven can either be interpreted most likely as you're going to literally bomb a 7-Eleven, or you're going to blow up the toilet at a 7-Eleven, chucking a mad poop. It's
And let's get this taken care of. We're done having this discussion, bud. I told you I needed you to come out and chat with me. Now I told you we're going to escalate it, and we're to that point.
Okay.
So this is the part I was talking about, where this clip is literally out of nowhere with no context, because according to the police officer, as you can see, he says that he's been trying to talk to this guy before. So I'm pretty sure there is a good amount of context that is missing from this situation, but just taking this at face value outright is actually hilarious. Now, this is the part when the integrity of this video starts to come into question, as of course people have been speculating on the legitimacy of this video, because this is just so absurd. To be caught, having a search warrant on you and getting arrested as you're doing a number two in the loo at a 7-Eleven, people have been mentioning that the piece of equipment that this fine police gentleman is using is actually a paintball gun. Now, there's been a lot of contestment in the comment section of this TikTok of people arguing that it is a paintball gun, therefore it's not legitimate, or the video is forged or fake. But people also saying that it could be what's called a pepper spray gun, or it could be pepper spray bullets, pepper spray balls. It's a very common thing that's seen the police force use a lot of the time. So we're still not exactly sure if this is true or not. More context is definitely needed, but it's just something so insane. As the police officers are trying to get him to stand up and get out of the bathroom so they can arrest him, he actually asks if he can wipe his butt. They didn't seem very willing to comply with his request.
Not be scared and not be
Can I wipe my ass?
You're the one that's fearful.
I don't have a gun. I don't have anything. I literally just trying to take a shit.
So just do what I'm telling you to do and let's get this over with.
Can I please wipe my ass?
You need to put your phone down.
Well, I have every right to hold my phone.
You need to put your phone down. Look, man, I told you this is just going to escalate. I don't want this to escalate any more than it already is. I don't want that pepper ball gun to go off in there. I don't want you to get hurt. I want you to walk out with us.
The funniest part of this whole thing is that whilst he is in this extremely stressful, dire situation where he is literally not even given permission to wipe his butt and is being essentially told and forced to stand up right now to be arrested, he still has a few more turd burgers to get out of his system. And so he has to finish his job. Look, if you're not gonna let me wipe, at least let me get the whole shebang out of there. You know what I mean?
Hold on, please. I got one more pinch. God damn.
All right, let's go, Logan.
Hold on, someone's here. It's almost there.
Let's go, Logan. We're done.
Dude, I'm almost there. Hold on, please.
Explain this to you.
I've got irritable bowel syndrome, man.
Yes, he even uses the great excuse technique. I have irritable bowel syndrome, which honestly the cops should really have taken into account. If you're not gonna let my boy wipe, you should at least let him finish his business. You know, it's just imagine if what is happening? Yeah, so this was just absolutely insane. I still don't even know if this is real. I'm guessing it's probably not, but I mean, at this point, I don't even know. Obviously, much more context is needed, and I'm definitely keen to learn more about the situation. But yeah, what an absolute nightmare. Hashtag no peace. Hashtag pooping till I die. Only in Ohio.